So friends, Lynn McGonagill here, founder and teaching channel of the Lightworkers Healing Method. We're here reasonably early in the morning, roughly 7 a.m. on a rainy day. I think it's May 28th, could be May 29th. We're in front of the White House because this is our assignment, is to hold a pillar for peace in Washington D.C. Peace is always a choice. We can always choose the path of peace. If someone hits us, we don't have to hit back. We can always choose the path of peace. We can always turn the other cheek. We can. It's a choice. And so this morning we're here early because we're supposed to be here at different times of day, going through this process over and over again with an intention to heal the root causes of various symptoms in such a way as to align with the soul plan. So in each healing session we have a subject. Now sometimes a subject is another human being. A subject can also be another living being of any species. It could be a plant, an animal, and it can also be a group. And so today the intention is to do a healing for the group known as our biosphere. We're all cells in the body of Earth. We're all members of the body of the biosphere, and therefore we all have the right, and some might even say the responsibility, to heal the energy of this biosphere, which is our beautiful planet. So today we're intending to heal the root causes of the dysfunctions in the biosphere, of the toxicity that is an issue. There are three issues that are the most significant risks to us as a living biosphere. The epidemic of toxicity, rising, 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 rising. Of course, global warming, climate change, that's a huge problem. And finally, terribly dangerous weapons, terribly destructive weapons in the hands of people who feel that they have good reason to use them. So we're having these three symptoms of misalignment, and our intention is to heal the root causes, of these symptoms in such a way, and whatever they represent, in such a way as to trigger the awakening for the entire biosphere right now, right now, right now. Now is the time. Keep going to the higher dimensions, to and through the higher dimensions, to and through the higher dimensions. We can do it, we can do it. Now this portal is opening up and something is starting to happen. We're getting to a downloading of energy right now from the higher dimensions. It feels wonderful. If you're watching this and you have energy sensitivity, we invite you to join in the experience, connect in and receive. You can receive it just from watching the video. Feel the download that's occurring right now from the higher dimensions. Something significant is happening. It could be a soul download for anyone in the biosphere who's ready, who's watching this. When we watch things, even though they could have occurred years earlier, we are receiving it right then because all time is now. When these things happen, these downloads happen, they are given to us to support us in living our soul plans. Our guides, the higher dimension beings, and the guides, all the higher dimension beings, are forever focused on helping us live our soul plan. Both for us as individuals, for us as the biosphere, for us as the solar system, for us as the galaxy, for us as the universe, for us on any level. The downloads, the support is here to help us live our soul plan. Friends, each of us has something that we were born to do, both in the generic, in the general sense, an overarching goal or multiple overarching goals that we were born to accomplish, that we're destined to accomplish. Most of us don't accomplish our destinies, but we all have a destiny that we're born to accomplish. And in addition to that, there's something that is for us to do right now in this moment. All of us right now in this moment has something to do. And for most of us, that something to do sounds impossibly difficult, freaky, scary, and therefore we don't even try. It sounds too hard, and so we roll over and go back to sleep, pretending that we aren't supposed to do what it is we're supposed to do. This is, of course, the type of attitude that led to disasters such as the Holocaust. Everyone thinking that someone else was supposed to solve the problem, and that they were, you know, it was not their work to question it or solve the problem. And friends, our planet is in more trouble now than it was back then. We're in worse shape, not better. Worse shape, not better. Worse shape, not better. So friends, it's for each of us. It's incumbent on each of us to do something to make a difference. We can all do something. Don't get hung up on what you can't do. Take an action. Do something. Do something. Do something. Peace is always a choice. Peace is always a choice. Peace is always a choice. Escalation happens when someone strikes at us and we try to strike back bigger, escalating. They're going to try to strike back even bigger, escalating again, at which point unless we change our thinking, we will intend to escalate as well. And that's the thinking that leads to nuclear war. We don't need that, friends. We don't need that. None of us needs that. The time is now. The time is now. The time is now to change our thinking and to understand that we don't have to strike back, and that we are in fact all cells in the body of the same being. We're all cooperatively living here on this planet right now. All of us who have come onto the planet at this point in time know that we're here at a crucial time, a time at which we have the opportunity to make a difference or to participate in an experiment of destruction, in effect. And that's what we're so far choosing to do. We're choosing to experiment with destruction. We're destroying our environment in a reasonably rapid way, and our attitudes about warfare make it likely that we can destroy it in an even more rapid way, and none of us wants that, friend. But it's scary to turn over the steering wheel of our lives to our souls, because our souls want us to do scary things, like close down a very successful healing practice, a move, at least temporarily. We have a 7-month assignment here in the Washington D.C. area. We're here until the end of the year to hold a space for peace. Now we have a commitment to teach classes, and we will continue to keep our commitment to teach classes. We will continue to keep our commitment to teach classes. However, we're here in Washington, D.C. to hold a space for peaceful response, and there's surely a reason, right, that we have been sent to do that. So friends, your soul is going to want you to do scary things, and we invite you to follow your soul, to be who your soul wants you to be, to step into your destiny, to live the life you've come here to live. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. We can each live the life we've come here to live. It is never too late to live the life you've come here to live. There's a saying, where there's life, there's hope. We see it a slightly different way. As long as we're alive, it means our guides believe there's a chance that we can do something to live our destiny. There's something that we can do to live our destiny. You can do it. Every day is full of opportunities for learning. When we are open to them, when we're looking for them, they're there. Our lives show us things that we can do better, tweaks that we can make to make our lives more effective. And if we're looking for them, they're everywhere. Most of us aren't looking for them. Most of us wish to instead defend our position, wish to make our thinking more rigid, not more flexible. We wish to say that, no, we're already doing it right. I'm doing it perfectly right now. And that is, of course, a good way to stay stuck. A good way to stay stuck. If we're actually looking for breakthrough, a wonderful way of thinking is to ask, how could I do this better? How could it be made better? What's a way to say this more precisely? What's a way to do this more accurately? What's a way to actually make this better? How can we improve our lives, our thinking, and the world around us? Consider trying that.